Well, I don't want my painting to have Bell's palsy, so the roof, kind of drops off here, and then I have the land dropping off here, and then if I have part of a building showing here with the peak and that side dropping off, it all kinds of sags off to the end. And this is maybe a little too interesting. So I think what I might do is, one thing that goes quite well with a fence is more fence. So maybe what I'll do is drop in some more fence and use that as my sort of device to keep this side of the painting supported. I think that works. I'm also going to raise the foreground here a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work just fine. So, let me just add a little bit of white to that color. Just a hint. And a little more raw umber. And now I can call that painted in for the moment. Yeah, okay. I think that's the direction we'll take it. Alright, well, I've carved in around these shapes now. I have decided that the light is going to indeed be on the shed and the fence to varying degrees. So I wanted to go sort of a mid-value gray. We're going to have a gray sky with some light somewhere. So I'm switching it up to a little bigger brush here. I'm washing in, but it's almost as though I'm using enough paint in my wash in now that you could almost sort of call it a bit of painting. I wouldn't have to put more paint over what I'm doing now. It certainly is a heavy enough layer. But I am just sort of scrubbing things in. I want to establish somewhat of a sky design here. And I think I want this area dark in behind the cabin, or the shed rather. I'm pretty sure that's how I would like to lay that in. definitive parts of the design of this guy to head off this way. And again, sort of swoop in the middle, swooping down, dropping down, because we're humping up from the bottom. So just to oppose the two, makes a good balance design-wise. Really just slowly giving myself some information on the canvas. Okay, I'll just leave a few specks there. Switch up the colors a little bit here. This is all cobalt blue and raw umber in this guy right now. I'm just, that pile that I have of cobalt blue and raw umber is somewhat depleted. So to that I'm adding a bit of yellow ochre. And a little more white. And now I'm going to put a bit of that in here as well. And here. I'm going to add a little more yellow ochre again. So we're slowly getting lighter. Yellow ochre and raw umber, sorry. Warming things up a little. Funny, you know, you put in some design as you're painting and things can come up a little bit accidentally. Ergo the term happy accident. Good to recognize when it happens and use it, but by definition it is an accident and can be a bonus. More white, a little more yellow ochre. I know my hand's jumping around. It's kind of a spasmodic affair, but sometimes that works well for me. I don't do this, I never do this on a final painting, on my final layer, but it's kind of fun to jump around a little bit while you're sorting things out in the initial stages. I have a tendril going up in the sky here. I don't want another one here. Trying to avoid symmetry to some degree. That one curls down. This one can arc up. Okay, sky. That's quite washed in. Now I can just select various areas to lay in the stronger strokes. Excuse me, more than likely they'll have strokes over the entire sky, but I like the motion here. It's fluid. Fluid and moving. And soft, but strong enough that there's good design there. I think. Hi guys, well I thought I was going to get a little further tonight. I was hoping to get the sky painted in, but something came up, so it's going to have to wait till next week. Anyway, I'll publish this one so that there's something for Sunday. Talk to you soon.